Hey everyone, you're watching the GenerallisimoX2HD lot. We are, well I am, Duke of Marava, and we're joined by Guitar Man Hendrix.
Hey peeps!
So, this is an announcement video where we just want to say what's new, what we're going to be doing new
Just
on the
want to
channel.
say that we love you.
That's what Guitar Man wants to say first. You'll be noticing this is Napoleon Total War, but this is the one with Napoleonic Total War, so it's with a mod, you can see. It's got very nice textures, grass of course, and the cavalry.
Super cool mod. Big kudos to the creators.
Which, forgot the name.
Brian. Brian is the answer to every question.
Yep, of course. Everything's a massive overhaul. Anyway, we just wanted to say the announcement, which is basically I'll be doing a campaign by myself of Napoleonic, of this, the European campaign, and we will still be continuing all the other campaigns, of course, but this is like an update, so you'll be seeing that very soon, hopefully. Guitar Man, do you want to say your side while I start the battle?
Well, I'm just going to say that I will be continuing my EU. I need to get back into that because I've been a little bit behind, but I'll also be doing some Civ 5 gameplay over the latest expansions. Yeah, I don't know, have I got anything else to say, Duke?
Nope. So
Mummy Duke, have I got anything else I need to announce?
Wait a second.
Have you forgotten your name again?
No, I was just changing. So I'll just say quickly what this mod brings in. What awesome things. You'll see in a minute. Once I bring up my men. So, what's been changed is that the units have had things tweaked, and I'm not very good at these sort of things to tell you enough about it.
Well,
I can tell you the basics.
I'd just say the whole feel has changed.
Yeah, you can see there's like a different. There's something you can see, like the units, the way they walk, the way they are. As well, let's just show you. Put the guys in column or more blocky formation, and you'd see them walking quicker than in line, which is very realistic. Which is because it's very hard to maintain formation when in line, as opposed to when in column. It isn't that hard. And artillery has been toned down a little.
Yeah, and unit size of artillery as well is toned down.
Yeah.
Sorry for talking. I know I'm not supposed to.
There you are. You're supposed to tell me. The cavalry will just move them up here. They have had a very significant change, which I'll say later. In the meantime, I'll unhorse my horse battery while my foot guard getting into position. As you can see, they have got different number of infantry. There's got 306, 286, and 266. 6, of course, being the very preferred number. That is because different units have different strengths, so to sort of balance it out a bit, make it more fair, I think, or maybe it's to make the accuracy of the game, because if you have an elite unit you'll have less people in it, so that's what it's showing. I think it should be opening fire anytime. Oh, once they get into position they will start firing ultimately.
It's quite cool, really, the whole thing.
Okay, alright. What else has been changed? So, unit accuracy has been toned down a lot.
Yeah, and especially like range.
Yeah, it has much less hits in a volley, and that is if the further away you are, the less damage you'll be doing to a unit, which is obviously very realistic. But then the closer, if you get to really close, let's say over here comparatively, bodies will just be dropping like flies, because you're so range, you cannot miss at that sort of range. Next, we'll go to our cavalry now. Cavalry has been changed with something, I have no idea how they managed to do it. They did something very spectacular. So, as you can, let's just show you. We'll move my men, make them run. Now watch how they start running. They start off on a walk. You see? They start off on a walk. I think I put them into a slight badly formation. But you get the idea. They start off at a walk and they go quicker and quicker until... But this speed still isn't here. Let's charge, just because, you know. Yeah, you
just
can
demonstrating
the speeding up of the units. But because it's a forest, I'll have to be pulling them back, because the forest, once again, stops the cavalry. It makes them go really slowly, so they lose their charge bonus and makes them tired very quickly. In the meantime, we'll start opening fire. My guys are starting fire.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Just to mention, they've also got a lot more factions. I am now playing against the Polish faction. These guys, I must say, they do look pretty cool. Alright, and of course the smoke effects, can't forget that.
But also, you just, when you look at the map, it's just you can't see anything like it would have been in history. It's not like normally where you know roughly what's going on everywhere on the battlefield. So it's like War Battle, Gameland, Battleland.
And once more, another horrible attempt to try to pronounce that.
Battle. I haven't finished yet.
Yeah. Here we go. Oops, missed out. The fire has been changed slightly. As you can see, it's starting to hit. But the accuracy has of course gone down. They are returning fire on me. My cavalry have taken 3 casualties. Okay, I'll just stop talking for a while so I can move my men up. So, I tell you that...
I'm gonna stop talking for a while. Blah 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 blah. Sorry.
You think that because there's the ammunition is slower, like the firing is less accurate. The reloading has actually been sped up, and even though it has so bad aim, you can see you only got 2 people. It gets really intense very quickly. Here you can see the cavalry charge is gonna get back down my squares. Look at them just moving about. It's probably the scare.
It's just a bloody cool mod. Right.
Right, so I'm gonna move my men. Come on, here we go. And the firing has begun. I managed to kill 4 men in that first volley. No, I only actually killed 2 people. That was only 4. Here, look at the dead bodies of horses just lying, and 2 random horses. Well, I can't get out of square now, but let's change to canister because they are in very close range and start firing. See how this firing will hurt the AI, which of course has had an overhaul, so the AI is much better now.
Most mods do that really now.
My horses are getting shot, which probably shouldn't. You can see the smoke is building up. You see that the action gets along, and when it does, it goes intense. It gets very, very intense.
Because everything happens slower as well. It's not like engagement over. It's just like slowly you're watching your troops getting ground down, and also morale is totally different, isn't it?
Penetration was slow there. There was not a lot of penetration by the cavalry because there wasn't that much of a downhill charge, but they still do a ton of damage.
The men are fatigued.
You should concentrate on morale. I'm just playing out.
Yeah.
Because morale is really different.
Morale to having a chance. Once again, the cavalry are charging. Of course, I am playing on normal, which is why you'd see the taking such a. And you go, you see, they routed on 80 men because there's so much cavalry. But now my cavalry are going to get shot in the back, on the side. But these guys, who I will shoot in the flank. In the meantime, my artillery is shooting canister. Oh. See, they start to rout. You can see the dead bodies of the cavalry just everywhere here. Take them off the square. And they get tired much more quickly as well. That's, you see the smoke. I think I'm going to shoot this. Yeah, my cavalry are just wrecking through everyone. And the general staff as well. They've been given a lot of hit points, so the general is harder to kill. Because, you know, in battles, generals wouldn't just die off. You wouldn't be able to see that.
Well, I think you have those gentleman rules, don't you? Where
Yeah,
people
that's in battles though, not in the campaign. We'll probably upload some campaign multiplayer videos, but only once we start getting used to it, because we have just been.
Yeah, we're pretty terrible at the moment.
Yeah, we are. I mean, that's because we're used to the Napoleons. We're better at Napoleon, which is the problem, because it isn't Napoleon.
Precisely.
Sicily. Should be firing any moment. There we go. You can see I only got 2 guys in that first volley. Getting more there. Shameful display by the Duke of Marava, who's shooting the enemy general against the gentleman rule. In the meantime, my cavalry is just going to make them charge. And my artillery. Put them back on that formation and see they rout quickly, but they return, and you see that shot doesn't have a lot of effect because the artillery wasn't that powerful in real life. I'm just gonna hold out now and wait for them to return. I'm gonna go into the thinner rank. Meantime, I'll
The
just
men
fire
are
on
fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
Here's my cavalry still fighting. Someone fighting the lancers. As you can see, the artillery has been toned down. You can see this, but it still adds an edge, and it makes it so much more tense in time. Actually, put them in column.
It's still there, isn't it? Always artillery.
Yeah, it is, and it's still a major factor. See, it gets horses against horses. It's still brilliant, but it's also a morale factor. It completely scares the enemy. Yeah, just massacred his entire artillery there. Run against. I mean, it's still epic, and I still love it. And
Still the best game.
it's still the best game. Wait, no, it's even more the best game now. See, we are starting to fall. Make my guys run. My artillery is actually doing damage. Well, they're here because I ran them so much, they're exhausted. So, bring up my general. Just do a show. See, even though that was head on, it was still not as powerful.
Are you winning?
I've won. That's because I've played as British, and the British always win. It's just an obvious thing. It's just a general now.
Did he cheat?
Yeah, so I think we can safely end it here. Just a quick recap in case you've forgotten because of the epic of the battle. Then the mod has got the lower musket effect but higher reloading, I think. The artillery has been played down a little, and the cavalry, of course, start off at a trot, end off on a run. Just try killing the general now. See, can't attack. Yeah, so hope you enjoyed.
All a terrific experience.
Hope you're looking forward to my and Guitar Man's
Brian's
campaign video. And we hope see you in the campaign. Smigegs.
Bye.
See you everyone. Bye.